members of the Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria, Osun State Chapter, on Monday, extolled Governor Adeleke for his quick intervention in the crisis between the union and the embattled Chief Judge of the state, Justice Adeleke. Speaking on behalf of its members while the union paid a courtesy visit to the office of the governor, the union chairman, Comrade Gbenga Heludire, commended the governor for clearing the backlog of 57 months' salaries of some members of the union withheld by the embattled Chief Judge.
We are here as a union, Judicial, Osun State branch, to express our gratitude for the magnanimity of the Osun State government for their quick intervention into the matters, the ongoing issues between the Osun State Judiciary and Judicial, which has to do with the unlawful suspension of our members for many months and denial of their salaries, which the Osun State government came into our intervention and paid off all the accrued money to all the affected members. We consider it necessary and a duty bound on us to express our appreciation, and that is why we are here. We are not working on our own. We are working as a representative of our members. It was in our meeting that we unanimously agreed that these bold steps should be taken. And as we all know, whoever that appreciates little will get more.
He also added that they have decided to put an end to the oppression of the Chief Judge, Justice Adeleke, so they embarked on a strike, and the Osun State government supported them after listening to their plight.
The entire members of the Judicial Staff Union of Nigeria, we decided unanimously to put an end to oppression in the system, which has been meted on us by the Honorable Chief Judge of Osun State. And we amplify our voices through picketing and some other means of communicating this to the entire world. And even when we felt that our hope had been dashed, the government of Osun State now rose to that occasion and they restored our happiness.
The Deputy Governor of Osun State, Prince Kola Adeleke, who speak on behalf of the governor, commended the union members and its leadership for coming out to fight injustice, noting that an injury to one is an injury to all. Adeleke stated that all the issues and complaints raised will be looked into, adding that the state government is aware of the urgent need to attend to the condition of the courts around the state, as well as the welfare of judicial workers.
On behalf of the government of Osun State, I want to really appreciate you too, at least for your maturity, for your understanding about the whole issue. In some quarters, they believe it is the Osun State government that is having problem with your former CJ. No. And I try as much as possible to tell them, no, the government is not having any problem with that. The problem she's having is with Judicial. And well, I'm a comrade too, and I know what it is. An injury to one is an injury to all. Say, whether we like it or not, how can you have members suffering while you are laughing outside there? It is even, well, don't let me delve into the outer society because this is an organized union. If it were in some other places, it could have even been more serious than this. But thank God you have taken it in a matured manner, and thank God everything is sorting itself out. Like everybody in the state and even all over the country knows my principal very well. Yes. He doesn't want people to suffer unnecessarily.
And I'm happy to hear that the national body has actually waded into the whole thing. And it's just Yoruba people say, Ibitan Lord, you know. everything will be resolved permanently. The state of the judiciary is nothing to write home about. We are aware about that. The condition in which you are working, I've visited so many courts, and my brother there can bear witness because most of the time I visit them there and in some other courts. You see judges where their offices, no light, the buildings are far. It will have been like maybe a condemned building. It shouldn't be like that. Something has to be done for the judiciary staff and including the judges that are working there. How can you be working in an environment that is not conducive? No. So it will be looked into thoroughly. I can assure you of that.
From Oshogbo, Tomilala, Sahel Heat TV.